Well, I mean, we've been live. I'm just waiting for my notification on my own thing here. Let's wait for some people to get in the room. Or is this a room? Is that what this is? I don't know. A couple people join. Couple people joining. How's the sound? Check, check, check. How is the sound? Cool. Alright. Check, check, check. How is the sound? Get rid of that echo. Cool. Let me share this. Share now. Share. Share. Alright. Okay. I just wanted to share that to my, socials. So that, yeah. I don't know. Okay. So, what I wanted to discuss first and foremost is something I've been listening to, which is live recordings of energy stuff. I want to stay in the chat here with you guys, so give me a second. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've been listening to some. I'm still active. What energy was or is still active? Oh, thank you. Yeah, we are still active, or I am still active. It's I mean, it has kind of boiled down to, I don't know. I've been writing all the songs for the last 5 or so years, maybe 5 or 6 years now. So for a while now, it's just been me. But yeah, we're kind of a DIY thing now, and we just self-release music and stuff. We aren't touring right now, but we toured the UK twice this year, actually. What I'm doing right now is I am reviewing some audio tracks of oh god, some of it's really fucking bad, of old energy live recordings, from either radio stations that had us on, or soundboard audio from live performances that were recorded by the sound guy. That I remember one time at a place called Lucky's Pub, there was what was I gonna say? Yeah, we just played a show, and it was just another show on tour, and I'm pretty sure I could be remembering this completely wrong, because I do that all the time, but I'm pretty sure that just after the energy set, it was 2009, I think, and after the energy set, the sound guy just walked up to me with like a CDR in his hand, and he was just like, "Oh, here's your set," and I was like, "Oh, thanks." I didn't really know, and then I remember listening to it, and it sounded alright. It sounded pretty good, but I was like, I have always been really hard on myself when it comes to my singing and stuff, and so I've just kind of sat on like this particular live recording, or this specific one, that I'm thinking of centralizing this Energy Live album around. Just because the performance, it really, to me, it captures the, no pun intended, energy of that time frame of the band, which was, some of the recordings I want to include are anywhere between 2007 and 2010, I think. So, it's like Punch the Clock, Invasions of the Mind, and Walk into the Fire era material. And my God, the musicians that I played with back then were insane. I was just listening to like some of the guitar work and the drumming and and Connor's bass playing. I'm just like listening to it, and I'm like, because I've been listening to a lot of live stuff lately from other people, and I've been like kind of just like toying with the idea for a bit before I said anything online, if anybody is friends with me personally. But I forget where I was going with that, but anyway, yeah, I want to put together an Energy Live album, and yeah, that's basically the time frame it's going to be centralized around, because that's where I have the most source material from. What do we got? Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. It's always been, I've said this in interviews before, but it's been really hard. It's been really difficult for me to actually imagine other people listening to my music. Like, I know that that's what they're doing, because I literally see streams and stuff, but like, I don't know. It's just one of those things. It's hard to imagine that people are like just choosing to do that with your songs. Like, I don't know. It's really interesting. Thank you. You should. Yeah, we haven't really done too much stuff that's on the faster end, but we've definitely gone darker and heavier. You should check out the song Under the Mask, or the song New Worlds of Fear. I think that if you liked the darker edge of Invasions, you would like those songs. Those are newer ones that like I wrote recently. It would just, I don't know. Anytime I feel like energy like lost, like a fan after a certain like time period, anytime somebody comes in or comes up to me and says, "Oh, I didn't know you're still doing things," if I can like connect them somehow from the like Invasions of the Mind days to like the what I'm up to nowadays, and if I can actually like make them give a shit about the new stuff, that always makes me feel really good. So I don't know. I hope you actually do check that out, and I hope you like it. Lots of Invasions talk. Yeah, I actually have a big, I don't know how I usually do this, but big Invasions of the Mind, like and Punch the Clock, art prints that are like blown up over my little workstation here, and because those are the those are the two albums that started it all. So, and honestly, that my friend did it for me for free, so that's kind of why. But yeah, I need some water. I mean, I might play some songs on acoustic. I might not. I don't know. But do people still pit to Invasions? It depends, like the type of show that we're playing. Over in the UK, believe it or not, I noticed that our older material, like Invasions and Punch the Clock, was getting not much response. And yeah, we eventually started cutting songs from Invasions out of the set because it was like so painfully evident that nobody in the audience knew that stuff whatsoever. Like, it might as well have been a brand new song that nobody knew. They only knew the stuff that we had done recently, like Apparition Sound, and at that point. And but then we play some, a hardcore show in like Philly or something, and if we play Invasions, it gets crazy or whatever. But I don't know. If that's what you're asking. It depends on the atmosphere. Depends on a lot of things. But yeah, I'm like listening through some old live recordings. I want to... Okay, that's paused, so I can turn up my volume. Oh, this is so bad. Yeah, some of the harmonies there. Oh, the Invasions riff? Thanks. I love that people like my riffs. Like, that's a, honestly, being like a real, like, Black Sabbath, like, I'm really into riffs. So when people compliment the riffs I write and the riffs that I play and stuff, yeah, I really appreciate that. I'm telling you, if you like that riff, check out New Worlds of Fear on YouTube or something, or Spotify, or Under the Mask, or like, literally it's like the same exact... It's funny, I was just talking about this exact same thing on a previous broadcast. But yeah. Man, I am in my 30s, and yeah, my body's broken already. I can't. There's no way I could ever go crazy for a band or anything like that. I'm too old. Oh yeah. I was listening to like live shit. All right. What's gonna be interesting is that, yeah, there's this one show that I found from North Carolina. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked there. But aside from these weird chirping noises that I make into like the PA at the beginning.
What's up, everybody? We're Energy from Massachusetts.
Wait. Like, why did I do that?
What's up, everybody? We're Energy from Massachusetts.
Yeah, anyway. That is probably going to be the intro. Or whatever. I'm just going to cut out those, like, ridiculous noises. Sometimes I just make silly noises into the microphone because... to test it. I don't know. I've already done my vocal warm-ups if I'm on stage, so I just will do silly sounds, and yeah, but I'm gonna cut that out because that wouldn't be professional. What else is there? But yeah, these songs are gonna. I mean, the only song I think. No, that's not true. No. Yeah, the only song newer than 2010 that would be on it would be there's like nothing. It's basically it's just like 2007 and 2010, so it's like live invasions ish. Like Punch the Invasions of the Fire. Yeah, how about that? That's the name of the album. I would do whatever. I don't know. I would do whatever anybody wanted, if the logistics were right. But yeah. Oh wait, what am I reaching for my guitar for? Hold on. I like this. There's. It's funny, I'm like shouting out MySpace in some of these like live things. I was like, oh, myspace.com/thisenergy. But yeah, there's some cool stuff in here with when we were like but when we were just doing the Children of the Night stuff live and adding keyboards and all that stuff, it was like right when we were transitioning into like a different era of the band, but we were still playing a lot of Punch the Clock and a lot of Invasions live. It was interesting time in the band to have such a lengthy and well-recorded live set of. So I have like a few live sets to choose from here. I just don't know which versions to pick for which songs. This is Route 44. Can you hear this at all?
Just can't take this anymore.
Yeah, I don't know about that. We'll see. That one sounds alright. I mean, where do I get the best reaction other than at home? Well, earlier this year we went down to South Carolina, in Charleston, just earlier this year. Because back in the day they used to just go crazy for energy, and yeah, I just remember we went there earlier this year, and there was, I forget what it was, but we not only did we sell out the place, but it was literally like sold out twice over, I was told. Like they let like twice as many people in than they probably should, or than they should have, or something. I don't know. I have no idea, but it went over that well, which was very surprising, because I again, everybody goes like, "Oh, is Energy still a band?" It's like, yeah. Actually, that show drew more people than we've ever drawn in South Carolina. And that was just this year. I don't know. And I had some like crazy, intense memories of Charleston, South Carolina, being like the spot on tour, but like this last time superseded everything. It was like, surpassed or whatever. You know. And obviously the UK was amazing. London, the headlining show, that was crazy. Yeah, like I don't know. I need some more comments here. Hello. This came back from Charleston Theater. Yeah, there's like video somewhere. Maybe on our YouTube channel, which is linked in the description of our trip to Charleston, South Carolina this year. Yeah, there's like video footage of the show and all that. Yeah. But yeah, it's probably not the same people that were here last night, so I should probably like just say this again. I'm gonna be using this as like, I wanna give you like a really personal glimpse into like what Energy is, like, or what it's become, or what it turned in, whatever this is. This Energy. But not that Energy. This Energy. But yeah, I'm basically just turning it into like a channel about like the creative process. Like I said, I have a lot of new music written for a new album, and you know, just that kind of stuff. So, and I'm gonna be launching probably like a crowdfunding campaign, which has proven itself to be successful for us before. So, are we gonna do that soon? Yeah, so that's like what's going on with Energy, and that's why I'm broadcasting right now. Because I just want to I want this to be a very candid glimpse into my life. Shows anytime soon. Not at the moment. Nothing lined up. I did an acoustic show very recently, but yeah, other than that, no. Speaking of which.
All of my skeleton. Within the witching hour of
witching hour. What will the shape devour? Within the witching hour. That was some like total hack rendition of The Witching Hour that I really never actually rehearsed, especially that bridge. But that's like a newer energy song. It's called The Witching Hour. Check it out. What was I doing? What was I reviewing? Oh yeah. Interesting sounding recording of I Play for Keeps that I found. The shitty thing about all these live recordings is that I hate my fucking voice. Ugh. Like, so bad. So bad. Alright, what am I doing right now? Talking to people. A lot of bands in downtown do acoustic runs. Any plans for anything like that? No, but I would, like, at the drop of a hat. I would basically do whatever would benefit energy and, you know, my music. Yeah. I don't know. But, yeah. What do we got? Who else we got in here? What am I doing? Sitting here in silence. Alright. I'm gonna play a little bit of that live set I was talking about. The one from the Invasions era. I'm gonna leave it playing, and I'm gonna go in the other room for just 1 second. Or I may or may not change my perception. Nice. Okay, yeah. You know what I like too, about that exact live performance that you guys just heard, if you were listening, or whatever. Yeah, it sounds like the guitars are like almost out of tune, but in a good way. It's like it adds this, like, I don't know, this real aggression, this like raw, like dissonance to the, like, the riff, where it's just like bending out of tune, but the mix on the soundboard was so brittle or something that it's I don't know, there's something really captured well in that moment, I think, on that recording. So pretty sure that's the one I'm going to use to open the new live record with. The new old live record. I just never properly sat down and organized like my favorite ones into a concise playlist or like album or something that would lend itself better to the narrative of the stereotypical live album. Yeah, that's a newer Energy song that's, I think, more on the darker, like, it's just like, it's actually faster than the Invasions intro, so it's more driving, it's more intense or whatever. But if you're into that, like, moody, dark, ominous thing that Invasion had, I'd maybe suggest Under the Mask. I know I'm just always, like, forever just going to be like a salesman for my own new stuff. I'm sure in, like, whatever I end up releasing for the next Energy LP this year, I'm sure in 10 years I'll be trying to convince those fans to like what I'm doing 10 years later and so forth. But anyway, where was I? Yeah, I was going to say, check out Under the Mask if you like that riff. inspirations lyrically. I don't know. I guess I just kind of got. That's a good question, actually. Like, surprisingly, not a lot of people ask me that. Lyrical inspiration. Lately, I've just been kind of thinking more in the mindset of, like, it doesn't. Like, what's affected me to the point of, like, subconscious influence, like, dating back to, like, when I was, like, a really young kid. That's, you can't really get rid of that. That's your influence. But, what you can do is, you listen to, or just everything basically influences my lyrics, but lately, it's just been my life, and it's a lot of, I mean, if you're thinking inspiration, like as in, like, other lyricists, I don't know. I mean, that's tough, because so many lyricists give me inspiration. It's like, I can't even count them all. But, when I'm looking to write lyrics for energy, well, just for energy, yeah, as if it's, like, alright. But when I go to write lyrics and stuff, I usually, it's just whatever emotion the music sounds like to me. Like, here's like a little new piece that I've been working on. It's like, for instance, like, but yeah, like, that song gives me a bit of a mood for, like, nostalgia and, like, reigniting, like, an old, like, that, like, locating, like, a feeling of joy and, like, love and warmth that is inside you, and, like, because it's there, it's just a matter of locating it. I don't know, that's what those chords sound like to me, so that's what the lyrics are about. The lyrics that I did not sing, because I don't want to do that yet. But yeah, that'll be on the new album. But yeah, just, it's always where I'm at in life, mentally and emotionally. Invasions of the Mind was definitely just a glimpse into where I was at the time when I was 22 and 23 when I was writing it. And, yeah, when I listen to that record, I hear a really young me trying to, like, make sense of the fact that I just could not get over the fact that I didn't believe in God in, like, a traditional sense or whatever. I just, like, didn't buy into what I was raised to believe. And, yeah, so, I mean, a lot of that record is about that. And, I was also having, like, a complete mental breakdown that, like, I don't think I really have told anybody about. Yeah. I specifically remember, like, tears quite literally hitting the paper and stuff. Like, it sounds like a dramatic thing or whatever, but when I was writing the lyrics to Brickstone, the hopelessness that I was just trying to convey, through that song, like, how hopeless existence felt. It just all came pouring out of me, and, because I don't know, that song felt and sounded like a breaking point and a finale, like an ending. I knew it would be the last song on the record, and I don't know what force led me to like lyrically have it kind of conclude there as well. I think that Joe and I just, I don't know, some kind of connection or whatever. Because I remember I was talking to him about how he was going to have to rewrite that song because I could not come up with a goddamn thing for it. And then it was like 20 or 30 or 40 minutes later where like something hit me and I was just like, I just got this insight into like a good idea or a good a good way to describe that emotion. Yeah, and then I was like, never mind, Joe, keep it as is, and yeah, and I wrote that song in like 20 minutes. But that one was a tricky one. Brickstone, that is, from Invasions. Also a tricky one live because nobody ever likes that one live. Yeah. Anybody talking? Oh, maybe I'll share this on like my other page. It's also 11 at night on a Sunday, so. Oh, I seem to write a lot. That's cool. I'm glad that it seems that way, because to me it doesn't feel like I write a lot. But I guess once I end up in a studio and I'm constructing a record, it ends up existing somehow. But how do I shake writer's block? I don't. I have not figured out a way to shake that. I am just currently in a very, very good place in my life where I just feel like my creativity is being facilitated and not hindered. And I think that that's what you have to do. I think you have to surround yourself with people and like just set yourself up in a way that's like comfortable but not too comfortable, because obviously you want to step out of your comfort zone in any kind of creativity. But I don't know, like I know that when shit was like really, really, really hard for me at certain points in life, like I couldn't write, like I didn't even have time to write. I don't know. But like a lot of it was just done in hindsight, kind of like a rear view, like a glimpse backwards at like what, you know, I don't know. But yeah, and then just whenever I'm in the right like surroundings and mindset to write, I'll just, you know, it'll strike me or whatever. But I have like I do have a significant body of work finished. But it's gonna be different. I mean, it's just like everything I've been doing. Like every single time we do a new thing, it's always some like complete departure that like half our fans like threaten me over, or like, you know, or half my fans, I don't know, whatever. But But how long have I been doing this for? I just wanna like try and stay in the routine of doing this. It says energy is live now. 2 minutes ago. Well, yeah. I don't know. Writer's block. That does scare the shit out of me though. I hate the thought of that. Oh yeah. I initially was on this thing to organize my the Energy Live album. 47 minutes. Jesus Christ. Well, I think I should probably get off. I like to keep it around 45 minutes or less because I feel like nobody's gonna give a shit beyond that. I don't even watch people I care about who talk for this long. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here. But if you haven't checked out any of the links below, or wait a minute, is it to my? Is it this way? Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, if you haven't checked any of those links out, go to energy.bandcamp.com, our YouTube, which is linked there, and then thisenergy.com. All right, thanks everyone. Bye.